happy, keep the crowd involved.
Now you look at a man like T.C. Washington. He's cautious. He knows what his abilities are. He knows what his opponent's abilities are. He's not going to take any unnecessary risks. He works very, very cautiously, and there you can see he took advantage of his opponent's lack of attention.
Very calculated move by TC.
Prodigy off the ropes, ducks under a clothesline, gets caught. A big spinning head scissors by the Prodigy. And there's TC Washington. He goes for a clothesline, he gets missed. Atomic drop, and that's going to hurt your spine. It looks funny. And another one, and compacting that spine even more on the inverted atomic drop. In comes SSP, big clothesline. SSP, the bigger of the two men. Also, scoop slam on TC Washington, telling the crowd, and there you go, a big lion salt, springboard moonsault, 2 count.
As you see, the technical expertise and the high flying combining between two. Great chemistry between the two. Prodigy setting up SSP for that huge clothesline.
You gotta look at SSP. He doesn't look like it, but SSP is at least 6 foot tall. So for him also to have those abilities, that jumping ability to do that stuff, comes this X Factor team now. A big double stomp to the arm of TC Washington, working over that arm.
Looks like Crane's from the Arkham Asylum almost with that face paint. It's all meant, looks like he's going for the psychological advantage. But right now he's getting the physical upper hand right there. Goes up there, goes to the pin. Nice snap suplex.
Have you seen any of these guys in action?
I've seen T.C. Washington for many, many years. I've actually had some experience with New South, and not good experience myself, but it's a good mix of veterans and unknown commodities. As for Krane, I'm not sure if he's serious.
That's what you get with Fusion Pro Wrestling. It's a place where you can get the veteran wrestlers together with the new influx of new talent into the business, so you can see something you've never seen before.
You see a little bit of a mistake there by Franks. Letting Mayday get the best of him outside of the ring. Leads to TC with that nice, perfect textbook neck breaker to change the flow of the match.
Franks, he looks like he's got a big neck on him. You might want to stay on.
Looks like that's what they're doing right there. Nice double teamwork right there. In their corner, perfect tag team wrestling. Most of the time in classic tag team wrestling, you can win if you keep half of the ring divided, or you keep on your half. Right now, you have to keep on your third, and right now obviously it looks like New South and Krane and Franks are working together, so we'll see how that happens. We'll see what happens with this.
Frank's working his way over to the New South. It'll be interesting to see if those guys are going to be willing to get in this match. I have to believe that the New South would. However, if he were going to an opposite corner, if TC or Matt Mayday were in, I have to believe that those guys might be a little more leery of getting involved in this match unless they have a man down like they have with Franks right here. Franks is the least experienced wrestler in this match. He's only been wrestling professionally for about 3 months compared to roughly a year for Marcus Krane. TC Washington's been around for at least 7 years. Mayday has probably been wrestling for close to 2 years, and New South has been around collectively for at least 5-6 years. So, decent talent right there. Frank's holding his own against TC Washington. Look at that, Mayday breaking up that pin. Smart maneuver by Mayday.
Definitely all three teams are working well between each other.
Did you see all that ridiculous showboating or dropping an elbow? What do you gain from that?
What you gain is a little bit of reputation, a little bit of attention from the promoters, a lot of attention from the fans. People have made a real career out of showboating, a lot farther in wrestling than they might have otherwise, simply by getting booked into big matches because people understand. So there's always a room for a little bit of showboating.
Solid belly to back suplex. There's the tag to Marcus Krane. Marcus Krane in here. House of Fire. A forearm. 2 chops. 3rd chop. He's coming under. Ducks the line. Kick to the gut. Kick to the face. And a roaring forearm. Wow. Just tearing into Matt Mayday. Matt Mayday sends him over the top. He's right over there by TC Washington. TC Washington begging off. Oh, TC Washington could have helped his own partner right there.
He's going to. He's getting in there now.
Well, obviously, he's trying to teach his protege a lesson as well, which is one part of the strategy, which kind of works against you when you're teaming with your youngster.
Prodigy in the ring now. Prodigy and TC Washington, the smallest individuals in this match. Knee to the back by TC, and there it is. It looked like a reverse face buster, kind of just grabbing the shoulders, pulling him down between the legs, and now it looks like they're going to single out the Prodigy. TC Washington in the ring, taking his time, dropping the big elbow right across the chest.
Obviously, TC knows about Prodigy's injured neck from several years ago. Doesn't really give Prodigy as much troubles now, but you can always
anytime a wrestler breaks his neck in the ring and comes back from it, you gotta measure their heart. You have to measure their talent. You have to say a man's never going to be the same after that. He came back, and he's been better than ever since then. So you have to look at that. He might have changed his style a little bit more ground-based, but he's a little bit stronger. He's a little bit more solid now. He's still small at 5'8". Still small.
He has brought some of those high flying last show in December. To the top rope, getting a huge swanton splash during that 6-man tag against GTO and TC. He brings it up when it's needed. He brings up the high. So that hasn't changed from his arsenal.
You brought up an interesting point. This is not the first time these gentlemen have met, as TC Washington did have experience with New South at their last show. Hooks him now, went for the pin. No! He hits him with a tarantula submission over the ropes. This is...
Referee needs to break this up.
Oh, beautiful dropping by Mayday, helping his mentor. If you saw the tarantula, Prodigy had it in such a way that he was stretching that back even more effectively than most of that tarantula.
And that is, in fact, an illegal maneuver. It is an illegal maneuver, but, you know, when you have so many men in the match like this, you have to take every shot you get. Giant knee drop. Gunnar Franks breaking it up without even having to fully get in the ring. You can see Franks out there, holding the back of the head, maybe the neck. Oh, using the referee's distraction, he's just choking on the Prodigy right now. These fans are dying. They would love to see SSP get in there and get himself a piece of Matt Mayday and TC Washington.
Obviously, Mayday is loving TC's School of Hard Knocks wrestling.
Mayday and Washington are working very well together. You can barely tell that they're a relatively new team. They have working like a well-oiled machine out there, anticipating each other's moves. Very impressed with how far this young man has come under the tutelage of TC Washington.
Do you think TC Washington has taken Matt Mayday to Gary, Indiana yet? That's where TC Washington hails from, the hard streets of Gary, Indiana, where he grew up. He said he was beaten every day from the ages of 3 to 5. Yes.
TC obviously taking out his past aggression.
Oh, he's trying to fight back, but there's just too many. 2 against 1. And a big elbow to the head. Very, very small Dusty Rhodes right there. Knees to the head. There you go. For the pin. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Prodigy gets that left shoulder off the mat.
Referee sure took his time getting down for that count. I have to say that probably should have been a
Neck again, Prodigy trying to fight his way out. Perfect tag team right here by Mayday and 33. Keeping him on their side of the ring, working on Prodigy each time while keeping each other fresh.
It's a little bit difficult to keep everybody on your side of the ring. There's only one neutral corner in that ring right now, and that's where the Prodigy is. 2 feet right to the face of TC Washington. Another foot right to the face of TC Washington. Coming up, and a double drop kick hits him beautifully in the chest. Can the Prodigy get to a corner and make the tag? Will TC Washington get there first? Look at SSP, he wants it. He's waiting for it.
Textbook missile drop kick from the second rope. Another high-risk maneuver, but it actually pays off this time by the Prodigy. Look where they are. Prodigy's already on the other half of the ring. TC's on the other half of the ring. Let's see who gets there first.
SSP chomping at the bit. Here it comes. Matt Mayday's in. Here comes SSP. Oh. There's the tag. Clothesline, Matt Mayday. Clothesline on Matt Mayday again. That's 2 and a big shot to the head. SSP has him. Chop. Oh, and he hurt his own hand on that one. What impact.
Look at the impact. Look at Mayday's hair flying in the background. Huge power slam.
Beautiful power slam. Getting the crowd behind it instead of going for the obvious pin there.
Definitely a mistake. He should have been going for the pin.
Right up there for.
Fireman's carry into a flapjack. Now going for a pin. 1, 2. TC's there.
Like a good tag team partner right there. Making sure the guy's not going to be taken out.
And a big neck breaker by TC Washington. And in comes Gunnar Frank's German suplex. Oh, wow. He kicked him with the German suplex. TC Washington landed right on his head. Now TC Washington to the outside. Gunnar Franks has him out there on his own.
TC has to be incapacitated. He landed straight on his neck. Very dangerous, high impact move right there by Krane and Franks.
What's going on? Krane jumps through the middle and bottom rope, looking for a little bit of an unorthodox style suicide dive there. What do you make of that?
Pretty much you always see it between the top and middle ropes. Krane, obviously from the rough side of the road, the odd side of the road, judging by his face paint and his outlook on life, hitting impact, TC's now incapacitated and on the outside of the ring.
Prodigy making his way over to a corner here. Looks like he's climbing up. Looks like TC's on his own. Big moonsault by the Prodigy onto Gunnar Franks, Marcus Krane, and TC Washington, leaving Matt Mayday all alone with the Southside player. Oh, he hooks him up. It could be time for the 414, as they call it. A little bit of their homage to the great Rey Mysterio Jr. coming in through 2 feet right to the face, beautifully executed.
As I said, normally he sets up for his blockbuster, his patented blockbuster, working the neck.